Oh boy. Hold on. I'm all tied up. This is awful. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Everything's all tangled up. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. Let me actually unplug my phone so I can watch comments. Alright, the chat is up, I think. I don't know why there's no audio. Alright, hello? Y'all gonna use the chat or what? Okay, I'm gonna wait for things. Why is it so quiet? There we go. Alright, people are joining now, that's good. Okay, there we go. Alright. Hello guys. Or yeah, I think. Okay, anyways. Well, I guess I'll start streaming. You guys just comment stuff about things, because I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. Let me try to find something. I don't know where it is. Oh boy. Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. See, I wanted to open up the stream. I wanted to open up the stream by playing some Beatles music, but apparently you can't listen to music while streaming, which is so stupid, but okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try to find something. Okay. Alright, is anybody else? Okay, good. Everybody's on. It looks like. Good. Alright, people. Oh god, where did I put it? Okay. Alright, so first off, you know, I just want to say that, this game is newer, kind of. It's been out for a couple of months. Doki Doki Literature Plus. But the original game, Doki Doki Literature Club, was actually only on PC or computer. It was only on computer, and it came out about four years ago, I believe. 2017 maybe. And I had watched it back then because some of my favorite streamers, they were all playing it. It was a super popular game. And you know, it's kind of an honor, I guess, to be able to finally play it on console. You know, because a lot of people that I grew up watching had played this game, or the original, so it's kind of cool. Again, this is like, I guess the only difference between this version and the original is that this screen that you see currently this is added to the game. There used to not be a computer screen, and also there's plenty of new stuff, like there's side stories now, which are basically apparently stories of you could read. I'll read it out. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Doki Doki Literature Club. So basically, there's going to be added scenes that aren't in the original game. All that stuff Secondly, there's a way to get different endings by deleting the game files, and you used to have to actually go into Steam Workshop or the actual game files on your computer, but now that you're on console, you can't actually do that, so I actually added in a computer, so you can do it right there. So as you can see, you have the characters, the 4 characters, and you could actually, there's a button on the bottom to delete or open character files. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, there's a bunch of things that are hiding in the files, apparently. Anyways, then apparently you can get mail. I haven't got any pictures. You have as well. I believe you could change your background, like this. Which these are the 4 girls. From left to right, we have Sayori with orange short hair. Then we have Yuri with purple hair, Monica with brown hair, and Natsuki with pink hair. Then we have them on their own as well. And then we have them in chibi format, which is just like kind of like a cutesy. Let's see, down here, there's apparently different poems that you can use as your wallpaper, which is really cool. I don't know what CG stands for, I'm kind of an idiot. We have secret backgrounds, which is really cool as well. Sketches, and all kinds of other stuff that I don't currently have, but I'm sure as we play the game, I will get more. Another thing I like to say is that the settings haven't really changed that much from the original game. You know, I mean, it's virtually the same. That's Japanese. So what's this? This is like Chinese or something. Okay. Anyways, or Mandarin, whatever. Okay, so anyways, another thing that's changed a lot is the music. There's actually been a couple new songs that have been added. This song is the original, the song, you could listen to it for a little bit. You know, so this is the original song. That's Monica on the cover. She's the president of the Literature Club. Anyways, then this song with Sayori, these are all songs that have already been in the other game 4 years ago. These last 2 songs, though, are actually new. These last 2 songs are new. Candy Hearts, featuring Jason Hayes, and Dear Sunshine, featuring Azura Sky. I hope I said that right. These 2 are new. So, here's the first one, Candy Hearts. I do like this song a lot, and as you can see, it has all 4 girls. It has Sayori and Natsuki on the top, and Yuri and Monica on the bottom. So I like this song. This is new to this specific version, the Doki Doki Plus. I like it. It sounds a little bit Japanesey. It's nice. It's definitely got a little bit of like an anime feel to it, I feel. Hopefully I don't get copyright claimed. That'd be unfortunate. And then we have Dear Sunshine, which I like as well. I like this song a lot, actually. Yeah. Yeah, so I like this song a lot. This Dear Sunshine. Well, anyways, enough of that. Basically, that's pretty much all that's new. Now, let's get into the game. Oh yeah, before I get into the game, I already said this to some of my family yesterday, but the game does have a couple of suggestive themes, very, very slightly. It's mostly just things that some of the characters say. So it's just, I guess, a trigger warning that some of the characters say some not interesting things, but it's very little. And yeah, so, I mean, I'll point it out, whatever. It's not bad, but yeah, anyways, so that's all I have to say. And then also, I'm gonna need you guys to pick which character route we should go for, because this is a dating simulator. So those 4 girls that I mentioned, I can date one of them. So you need to tell me who I should go for, basically. Now, into the game, I guess. And this is how the original game opens up. Well, sort of. It's just a normal dating simulator, I promise. And that's the original opening screen. Okay, so. Alright. Which girl? Which girl are we gonna go for? Guys, you gotta tell me. Are we gonna go for right from left to right? Got that? Left to right. The girl with short hair and orange short hair. Her name is Sayori. The second girl, tall, with purple hair. That's Yuri. Then we have Natsuki with pink short hair. And then we have Monica in the front with brown hair. who do you want me to go for? What route, guys? Vote in the comments, please. Who do you want? Do you want Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, or Monica? The way you spell their names are Sayori is S-A-Y-O-R-E, Yuri is Y-U-R-I, Natsuki is N-A-T-S-U-K-I, and Monica is M-O-N-I-K-A. So, guys, a pick. Or you could just say their initial, I don't really care. But who do you want? First, second, third, or fourth? Sayori? Natsuki, okay, Natsuki. Good choice. Oh yeah! Before or during voting, whatever. Basically, Sayori, the first one, she's kind of like this happy, ditzy girl. Yuri's kind of more quiet to herself. Natsuki is more like she doesn't actually like want you to know that she likes her. It's kind of known as like a tsundere character. It's a character who basically likes you, but they basically say the opposite of what they mean. So like they hate it when you say that they're cute. They get really mad because they're like very shy, and they like kind of show their love through like hitting you and stuff because they're embarrassed basically. And Monica is just more like a popular girl. Anyways, so we got Sayori, Natsuki. Come on, people. You can't make it even. It needs to be odd. Why is the quality so bad? Okay, come on, people. Vote. Vote for someone. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's just start a new game. Alright, I'm gonna put my name as... We'll go for Prince, because... Yeah, it's not like that's my YouTube channel name or anything. Okay, where is the, I kind of forgot. I don't think we have the little squiggle. That's a shame. Or do we? Nope, we got it. Look at that. Oop, I'm very bad at spelling. Okay, there we go. Alright then. Well. Okay. Hey. I'm just gonna read it for y'all. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Or that's supposed to be a question, whatever. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. And this is a visual novel, by the way. Haha. Or no, actually more like I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Why'd I get rid of my squiggle? Anyways, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Prince. Prince like this. I'm sorry. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Rather. We crossed the street together and make our way up to the school. As we drew near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Prince, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime! Sorry. Was that loud? I can't hear myself though. I'm assuming that was loud. So, anyways. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Wait, what's a NEET again? I don't know. It's kind of like a nerd, I think. I don't know, whatever. You trust me, right? Yeah, I guess I do. Also, I played this game like 4 years ago, so yes, I do trust you. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself lent her to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice, but to start with the anime club. The anime club, I meant to say. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... And let me look at the comments really quick. Yes. No what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm coming to your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title, Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you even care so much anyway? Well... I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Idiot. And Natsuki made more cupcakes and everything. And yes, I know it says Natsuki, but it's actually Japanese, and you're supposed to pronounce it ski instead of suki. Anyway, so it's Natsuki. I keep getting notifications. It's kind of annoying. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I sold my soul for a YouTube channel. Just kidding. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Wait, I don't know what voice to give Monica now. Oh well. Actually, I think I'm gonna do what Yub did, because he's the one I watched. Just give Natsuki just a really deep New York accent. And just give Monica just a British accent, but maybe I'll just be killing the mood by stealing his ideas. Prince, what a nice surprise. Or maybe an Australian accent. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. I'm loving it. Are you McDonald's? I'm just kidding. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I knew that line was coming up, so I just had to brace for it. Alright. I already... Thank you. What are you looking at? Okay, I can't do that. Okay. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. I really messed up stuttering there. Sorry. Natsuki? Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh, you could just ignore her when she gets moody. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I'm pretty sure you're the one that's always full of energy, but sure. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh god. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Prince. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Stop, you sound like a serial killer. Please stop. Talking about this girl. Okay, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Prince. We made a room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh god, it's gonna make me choose, right? Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I forgot you made a lot of tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Alright, guys, I'm pretty sure it's gonna ask me, who to sit next to. So, who do I sit next to? Monika or Sayori? As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one small space next to Monika and one small space next to Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, never mind, I literally have to. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray and to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Kawaii! That means cute, you know, in Japanese. Anyways, the whiskers are drawn with icings, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I wonder how long I'm gonna stream for. Anyways, probably a couple hours, maybe like 3 hours or so. I'll probably stream this game because it's quite long. I think it might be even 3 or 4 hours long for one ending. So cute, or so kawaii. I had no idea. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Why did I give like a whatever? Who cares? Well, you know. I just realized Natsuki has a skin tooth, which is like one of the worst things to have in anime. A skin tooth is just where you have like this little a fang, and it's instead of it being made out of it's made out of skin because it's like the same color as your face, because that's just how anime works. So like skin fangs are kind of like forbidden. So, but anyways, Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Oishi! That's delicious in Japanese. Anyways, Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, look for the best angle to take a bite. Okay, weirdo. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I always feel like there's somebody... Okay, I need to stop. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full flavor spelled wrong. You're supposed to spell it with a U. I'm just kidding. No, but I always spell things O-U, because it's like the British way to spell things, so, you know, English way is the proper way. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Arigato. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Nani? Because that's why. I'm gonna randomly say Japanese, so. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy. Or baka. Baka is dummy in Japanese. Anyways. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Yes, now I'm also hungry for coffee. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh, yeah. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea make you help you enjoy a good book? You know, I don't really read that much because I'm an idiot, but, like, I guess, yes, when I do read, I do drink tea. Hot tea, specifically. Usually English or South African tea, so, I mean, I don't disagree. She's right. And also green tea or, like, some, like, Chinese oolong tea. It is pretty good with a book. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Attaboy. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather be taking something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Thank you. It sounds like a man accent, but I try to get my Australian accent pretty good. Or more, maybe it's Kiwi, I don't know anymore. I know it's a big difference. It's like Canadian and American accent. Anyways. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also divided by the... Am I the only one who feels uncomfortable with 4 people just staring directly into my soul? Well, 3. Maybe that's why they're also divided by the idea of a new member joining. Yeah, it does sound like a chilly good club. Well, it was more of an Australian accent. Anyways. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Prince, what kind of things do you like to read? Absolutely nothing, is what my character would probably say. But for me, biographies sometimes, and comic books like every 2 years. And informative text sometimes. So, Prince, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Natsuki's ears perk up because all she reads is manga. Natsuki, yeah, exactly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. I like to read about satanic cults, is probably what she'll say, because Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger while thinking of something non-satanic to talk about. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. So like Harry Potter. Nerd. Anyways, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I mean, it is pretty creative. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take... Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Speaking of horror, I saw the new Halloween movie yesterday, Halloween Kills. And honestly, it was like super good, and I do recommend it. It's like pretty much just as good, if not better than the original. I'm not trying to put the original down just because it actually has clips from the original, and then also has a lot of really good stuff. And basically people keep looking out his window like he used to, out of his sister's room, but then people used to think he was looking out of the room, but then he's actually just looking in at his own reflection. And then every single time that someone realizes that, they're looking out of his sister's room they murdered, then he like comes up behind them and like stabs them. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that this movie kind of confirms that he's immortal, because they like stab him, they like shoot him like 5 times, and then they like stab him a whole bunch, and then he's just still alive. Oh yeah, also it made me realize that how everyone was cheering for him like that actually humans are the same as like how they were in Roman times, you know, begging for the death of the fellow gladiator. I don't know, like watch Gladiator and then like go to the movie theater and watch Halloween, and it's eerie how similar the people cheering for the gladiator to mercilessly kill the other person that we are still. Yeah, so actually I'm writing a book currently about that. Right now I started writing a book about like how the human mind works, and how basically throughout history the human mind has thrived, basically how society likes violence, but they like also like to trick themselves into thinking that they don't like violence. But yeah, anyways. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes stared over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read about kawaii things, don't you? Oh, sorry. That's right. You usually like to write about kawaii things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? Nani? What gives you that idea? Yes, it was scary. I just saw that. You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Now give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as kawaii as you are. Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not kawaii. Natsuki, you write your own poems? So do I, lol. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think I actually turned on my DVD player. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Yeah. That's no in Japanese. Yeah. Anyways, Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Yuri blurts in. Sharing that level of writing takes me more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Oh my god, can we please get into this game? I'm actually getting annoyed by how much backstory there is. Wait, actually, let me read something really quick. Alright, so did you guys get to read the poem of the little thing? The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. So yeah, guys, did you guys get to read the poem? Because I know I put it in the video, but I don't know if you got to read it. Basically, it was written by Monica, who I already mentioned, the girl with the long hair. Who's my favorite? Well, I always used to like Natsuki, the pink-haired girl. But yeah, Natsuki usually, but also Monica. But they're all awesome. Anyways, so this poem is written by Monica. Hold on. Do you have experience trying too, Yuri? So this is Monica, right? The girl in the brown hair. She wrote this poem right here. So I think I showed it on stream, but I mean on the video, but I don't know. It was kind of quick. So this poem's titled Control. The satisfaction of control. The direct cause and effect of pressing pen to paper. The pride in my achievements. The responsibility for my mistakes. I breathe the weight of it all. Problems are just things that need solving. The future is called anxiety. The past is called regret. The present can be shaped by my hands, my words, by my hands, by my words, by my actions. It controls me. Anchors me to my handcrafted reality. Imprisons me within my own artesian ship. The captive pen makes meaningless stains, wet lines soaked up by the pulp of dead cells. That's why I must learn to relinquish it all. The weight, the responsibility, the pride, the control, the pen in my hand, the one of my heart, and the one of my heart. So I could fly and chase yours, or learn to be happy watching you fly without me. So anyways, that's the poem. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri. Huh? Nani? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them together. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think that'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Prince? Max smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Nani? Now that we're back to the original topics of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth about what's been on my mind the whole time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Prince, you all have defenses against these girls that can be taken out of context very easily. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems at the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. The main character totally sounds like a sociopath. Anyways. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super... I could say pissed on YouTube. Then I'll make it official. And by being able to say it on YouTube, I mean, like, I'm comfortable with saying it, whatever. There's certain words that I'm not comfortable with saying on my YouTube channel because it's PG friendly. Like the poem. Yes, it is a good poem. Welcome to the Witch Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. God, you sound like my history teacher. I like history class. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Prince, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Okay, dude, stop. You're having some weird nerdy pipe dream. Anyways, I could already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Natsuki and Yuri... why did I read that backwards? I think I might have dyslexia. Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Prince, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. Whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, rather. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that's just writing a poem tonight. Come on, let's just write the stupid poem already. Okay, there we go. Yes, the good song. Okay, guys. First up, who should we write the poem for? That's what I need to know, okay? Who should I write the poem for? Tell me. Come on, guys. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Tell me, who do I write the poem for? Type it out. Come on, guys. Type it out. Who are it? Your love. Come on. Pick someone. Oh my god. Pick a character. Yeah, screw it. We'll go for Natsuki. Well, no. Kind of want to go for I just want someone, please. Which? Oh my god. Just tell me somebody. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll go for Yes, we'll go for Monica? Okay then. Alright, let me try to think of who would like this. Unending. That's definitely Monica, I feel like. Anxiety. Determination, that's Monica. Massacre, okay. That's Yuri. Together, that's probably Monica. Bouncy, that's a bit weird. Alone. Mouse. Calm. Captive. Poof. Embrace. Smell. Boop. What kind of crappy poem is that? Anyways. How about, probably Alone. Alright, intellectual. Giggle. Daydream. Flying. Probably... Flying, maybe. I don't know. I might just screw it up on accident, but that's okay. Unrestrained, maybe? I don't know. Time, for sure. Time is Monica, for sure. Promise is Monica, I feel like. Journey might be Monica. Eternity is totally Monica, and so is Existence. Essence or after image. Doki Doki, that could be anybody. Oh crap. I accidentally clicked 2, that's okay. I just got an achievement. Yeah, Uncontrollable, maybe. Whisper. Parfait is totally, that's Natsuki. Passion. This is hard. This is bad. Oh, Suicide, I know who that is. Starscape probably is Monica. I don't know. This is Natsuki. Charm is Monica. Heaven Sent is probably Monica. Universe is Monica. Okay, I think we might have made a good poem. It might be for Monica. My favorite is either Natsuki or Monica, but Monica just because, like, she's cute, but Natsuki because of her personality, so. Which is a better reason. Hi, Prince. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Mom, I'm at the back of the Village Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Prince. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature you're not accustomed to. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Like he deserves any slack. Taylor told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. She finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I'm supposed to say anime and manga super loud. Manga is literature, which is like a super famous quote from this game. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Prince always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sherry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hee hee. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you Prince can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting it in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to. Alright. Well, here. She gives me a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Kawaii! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Okay. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her touched expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. No! I'm curious to talk with Yuri about a bit more, but sometimes I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I glance over books. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. Why'd the music change? I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks down a glance at me, and eyes me for a split second. This makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. Gomenasai. I was just spacing out. I muttered, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you have two copies of the same book. How come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I said to let go. Yeah, like maybe she bought two books on purpose so we could read the same book. It's fairly obvious, yeah, like he said. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes her books and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she goes, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. Actually, there's a game made about this, by the way. This book, Tarkov. Wait, isn't that literally called Escape from Tarkov? You know, who cares? Literally, there's a game made about this. The game's Dan Salvato, who created this game, he also created a sequel, I'm pretty sure, which has to do with that book. It has to do with the life experiment and stuff, and yeah. Anyways, no matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Here made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Ah! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Prince? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, and suddenly, oh my god, when you think you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be so naive, one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. There's so much reading I kind of forgot about. Oh, it's so early. Oh my god. Oh. Sorry. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, you are. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were saying you're looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slip in a seat next to her. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It's the reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I hope I have a book inside the prologue. Oh my god. I just need to understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulders to read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but it feels somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually reading it, looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Don't really mean to. Gomenasai. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I sat my desk until it's up next. It's up against yours, and I hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. You timidly close her own copy. Once more, our shoulders are touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Wait, so... Oh yeah, duh. That makes sense. I guess it makes it kind of a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and she slides on her thumb as it flips to the other side. But we're huddling even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel it. Okay. And she's in the corner. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over your face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue to read the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it, utter a thud. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see in your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I don't know what that word means. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Prince, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't realize I was you were self-conscious for that. I guess I meant more, it's kind of kawaii. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I'm here to block your conversations. Coincidentally, at the exact moment you're about to have an intimate conversation, I'm gonna be there to stop it. I think it's about time we started share today's poems. Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Your exhales spared from finishing your thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. So pretty sure... Oh wait, no, for a second I thought... Wait, yeah. Well, it's confusing the way this was written. So does her hand go on top of my hand, or does she, like, slam my hand in the book like Christine? At the beginning of Christine. Alright, I guess I'll do something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Christine. Would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll really read a little more today. It'll be fun to read with you. That's good reasoning. In that case, I feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, do you remember writing a poem last night? Yeah, remember to write a poem. Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find out much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I have those. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Yeah, like her handwriting in that poem that I don't know what I did with. Okay, okay. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, is it gonna ask me who to pick? Wait, okay, let me make sure my battery is good. It's good. Okay. Who do I show to? 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 Guys, come on, who do I show to? 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 Come on, guys. Help. This is why I need you guys. Who do I show to? Who do you think I should show to? Monica? Alright. You know, her name is spelled kind of weird. It's not with the C. Anyways. Okay, everybody said Monica, so... Good. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi, Prince. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, alright? Okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Prince. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's sort of a barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Prince. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sarah, who likes simple and direct words to describe it. Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it, so I think I screwed up and I actually wrote it for Yuri. It's very challenging to write that like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it, or just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked her. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I can feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love seeing you try new things. To see you. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards certain kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched. I don't know where the hell I am. Already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. Of the meaning. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. As a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Yeah, if you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. That is true. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Flow. There we go. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Alright people, come on. Literally only like one person told me what to write, or who to write it to, so you better tell me now, guys. Who do I show it to next? Come on. Who do I show it to next? Come on, you guys. Yuri? I can't show it to Monica again. And also, stop. That's not how you spell Monica. I mean, they can't. That's not how you spell the name. Okay, I'll switch to Yuri. She's gonna like the poem a lot, huh? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. Yeah, I think I'm already down the Yuri path. I kind of messed up, and that's okay. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, your trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers, and having been there through that myself, I kind of learned to pick them up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make themselves very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened once she refines a train of thought. As if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and data. Okay, can we stop? Blah, 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 blah. I hope everybody in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fun. I'm not sure if you're using positive yourself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Here smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of fun. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Jesus, I cannot read this. Okay, the tendrils of hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Nothing. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calming, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Huh. I like it. Sorry to have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you do kind of have horrible handwriting, but so do I in real life, so it's kind of ironic. I didn't realize how similar we were. My handwriting is absolute garbage. It's true, it did take me super long to read. I don't really read script very often. I think your handwriting is very good. It's not like bad handwriting, it's just like I don't read cursive. That's a relief. Also like the poem, even though short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Gary? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Prince. Really? I was totally missed the point. No, it's not about ghosts. It's about, like, the past getting pushed out by the future, right? Something like that. Well, I suppose you can only glass over after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story. You're your last ring. Yeah, well, that's not exactly what I meant, but okay, unable to let go of the past. That makes sense. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. Bro, what even was my poem? Why don't they let me read my poem? Okay, nah. If anything, I could probably learn to think it's stupid. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Prince. Me too. Who's next, guys? What happened to, okay, you know what? Say where it is. You know the spelling is literally right above their names. You know what? I don't care. So Sorry. This is a good poem, Prince. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of good with that? Yes, you're right. That impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you would do it. Take it seriously, basically. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Prince. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. I mean, it's kind of selfish considering he's not even... I doubt the main character's really doing it for Sayori. I feel like he's probably just doing it because there's like... Right, there's 3 other girls in the club that he finds attractive. So, I mean... Just saying. You know, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Yeah, see, it's because it's like, oh, there's hot babes. It's not because he likes, it's not like because he wants to keep his promise. It's just because he thinks that the girls in the club are cute. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Oh, well, maybe he's not as bad. Well, if the names are blurry, then turn up the resolution. Or the quality. Turn up the video quality. Because if you go to the 3 dots on the side, like tap it. Alright, tap the live stream one time, hit the 3 dots, then there's a button for quality. Then you have to go to advanced, and then hit it at 720p. Then it gets better. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit more better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It's not just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I agree with that statement. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I think there is actually one more poem writing session. Alright, wow, who do I show to next? Literally the only person left. Well, it's just about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh wow, I thought that was gonna be like a little bit of an Eminem fast rap for a second there. Yes, you complain about mine not evoking any emotion, and yours is just common sense. Yeah, told you they weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Nani? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff, so people can't even take my writing seriously. But this isn't the point of writing poems. Isn't the point of writing poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style, it wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you would be great things can be really disheartening. So I started writing about it. Yes, I understand. Why do you all of a sudden have a great philosophy on this main character, Prince? But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out feeling in the last line. So yeah, I guess one way to I realized that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? I guess not. I tried to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Especially because I don't want to get kicked in the multiple places. Woo, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Oh, well, I've been streaming for an hour? Damn. Okay. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club, after all. I sigh. Guess that's why I ended up again. Terry and Monica happily chatting. My hands land on Yuri and Natsuki. They exchange sheets of paper. They share poems. Their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow. She's confused. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, I guess she whispered that. What's with this language? Oh, it's nothing. She dismissively returns the poem onto the desk with one hand. I agree, you could say it's fancy. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is kawaii. Kawaii? Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about a feeling of giving up. I think I did something bad. Okay, there you go. How can that be kawaii? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Prince did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Prince liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Prince appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't okay there. Natsuki, I'm not reading that line. Natsuki, that doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turn. Okay, so they're just gonna ask me, oh, who's right in this argument? I hate when people do that. Prince. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple rating is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain this. So they're gonna ask me who I agree with. Wait, that is the reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Prince? Well, how did I get dragged to this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So that's what it's gonna be. Sorry. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had to put in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I couldn't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Prince? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings in our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Oh my god, stop arguing! It's so petty. It's so petty. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Why do I feel like this is an episode of Darman, the guy who just makes the same videos, and then it's like, kids bully the teacher, instantly regret it. Teacher becomes a rich millionaire, and then they all become poor, and teacher laughs at them. That's pretty much all of Darman's videos. It's just like, rich guy makes fun of poor guy. Poor instantly regrets it when poor guy becomes rich and rich guy becomes poor. Students bully the quiet kid, instantly regret it when he pulls out an AK-47, and I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because you give so many feelings in just a few words, and yours poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're... To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori amazing in her own way. Yeah, she is. And she says really stupid things I have to fast forward through if I don't want to get age restricted. And my channel, to grow an audience that I don't want. You can say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of it, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. Monica, that's kind of a suspicious thing to say. It's almost like you're foreshadowing an event that you set up. That's really weird to say that. It almost sounds kind of ingenuine. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could talk to her more. A little more, rather. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing posts? It was fun. Yeah, it was worth it. Alright, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. Think to myself. I did learn more about Tim's poem. Yeah, so then they walk home together. I'm sorry, I'm skipping through a little bit, just cause, yeah, those certain lines of dialogue made me a little bit uncomfortable, and I think they made everybody else uncomfortable, so, yes. What about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Prince, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's... hee. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still isn't caught in the kind of situation I'm in. Being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I pat her on the shoulder. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Oh my god. Alright, we're doing Yuri this time. We're gonna go for Yuri this time. sensations definitely hurt. Anxiety maybe. Rain cloud. Definitely. That's for Natsuki, because her dad abuses her. This is totally for Yuri. No. Yeah, so she gets kind of a little nervous, and then she fumbles with coins because she doesn't actually need anything. So only 2 coins. Oh, she's poor. Ah, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sarah. That's not fair. How did you know? It's simple. If you had that point in the first place, you would have stacked before coming to club. So it's either you're not hungry or you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I'd lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one other option. But I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Jesus Christ, dude. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is a book of I wasn't listening or anything. I just tell me about Yuri. Tell friends to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sarah. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, basically, it's not fair. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept retribution. That, still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess that's a little double tie all of us in there. Hehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys. Yeah, but you wouldn't have come if it was weren't for the cupcakes. So I tricked Natsuki into making them. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehe. I don't know where something smacks you. Okay, so she get. Kia. Ow. What was. A cookie. Okay, so she got hit in the head with a cookie for some reason. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sarah hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sarah rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. There's chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm very happy that you shared one with me. Hee. She hugs her. Jeez, I get it. Then share offer. She leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki cookies. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you ever heard anything about her lately? Being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Okay. Guys, I am gonna cut it there for today. Yeah, I also apologize for everything. Yeah, so we'll pick it up, hopefully soon, maybe in a couple of weeks, who knows. But yeah, we're gonna cut it there for now. Yeah. Alright, guys. I think I'll stream something else, though. We'll stream some, Star Wars Battlefront 2, okay? So, I'm gonna start another stream in a minute or so. Yeah, let me just change the name of this. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I created a new playlist with Doki Doki, and I'm also gonna change the title really quick. I'm gonna put part 1. There we go. Alright guys, well, toodles for now, but I'm gonna start streaming again in a minute or so. So, yeah, alright.